Welcome to episode 30 of Grassroot Basketball. I'm just happy to have episode 30 out today. And, with all the hype of Christmas and New Year's Eve coming up tomorrow, I just want to thank everybody for 2024. It has been a dream of mine to get to this point in life. And now that I'm here, I can only thank Almighty God for where I've got to. This one is going to focus on New Year's resolution because a lot of people always talk about New Year resolution and never actually pull through with it. So, what I'm going to ask my audience to do today is think about what you can accomplish. Think about how you can break it down. Think about how, you can achieve those goals for 2025 because a lot of us don't even realize that, a year comes and go and you said you're going to do something, and I'm very guilty of this, where you said you're going to do something, you're going to reach certain goals, fitness goals or whatever, and it just don't work out. So just write down. I remember somebody said this before. Write down what you want to accomplish and see how best you can reach that accomplishment. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you can say you want to do 1,000 things, but when you have it written down I think they call it a goal settings, you have like realistic goals, of course, written down, and said, you know what, it might take me 6 months to get to this goal, but how am I going to do it? And to be honest with you, if I'm going to tie this into basketball, one of my goal the next couple weeks, even just for the starting of 2025, is to work on my post game. I have a good outside game, I have a good pull-up jump shot, but work on my post game. Like on most basketball teams that I work that I even work with or play part-time for or whatever, I play post. How can I improve my post game? Watch films. One of the good post players of the past, and I think he still trains today, is Akeem Olajuwon. I'm going to study his craft because I like the footwork that guy has. There's a couple of big guys in the league now that has good footwork, but I'm telling you, Akeem Olajuwon was one of the greatest when it comes on to footwork. And it's not just footwork in the paint, but even footwork to get to the paint. And this was way before Eurostep. So, what I'm going to teach myself to work on, I'm going to also train my son because he's growing now. And for his height, he might be able to play post on the junior team that I coach him on. But also, he can play shooting guard. What I would hope to teach my son is to play all five positions, and the end goal of that is he's not just a post player, he's not just a shooting guard, like he's not just catch and shoot. He can play all five positions. So any team that he makes, whether international or local team, he can play all five positions, and that's the thing. Like you have to be versatile to do all five positions. In my experience, anyways, and it takes a lot of practice from studying other craft that, because to be honest with you, if I wasn't watching films of Michael Jordan or another good post player, Shaquille O'Neal was a great post player too, but he was more dominant for his size and not just footwork. But Akeem Olajuwon had that footwork. But one of the post plays that bringing up Shaq used to do was catch you under the rim. And I think he called it chicken wing and then barbecue chicken. Like he uses elbow, move you out the way, and he's either gonna dunk on you or make a layup. And that's the thing. Having proper footwork, I don't have to push you out the way with my hand because in this day and age, you can't really touch players. As soon as you touch them or even reach for them, it's a foul. Intentionally or unintentionally. If you hit them, it's flagrant. So I can't even use the NBA as a good role model for proper footwork anymore, because it all got soft. I'm sorry to say this, but it all got soft. So my goal for the first even 3 months out of the year, so my first 12 rounds of 2025, my first round, first round and second round, work on footwork and film the progress as well, because you know what, guys, we don't have forever. And if I can leave my mark on the world with some footwork that I've learned from NBA players, I'm telling you, it does a lot. And handles is one of the things I want to work on with my son too. I have handles for sure because I dribble a lot, but he doesn't have a good ball handling skill yet, but he's coming on, because there's just stuff that you can work on by yourself, but then there's stuff you need somebody to work on with you. And then with the boys that I'm training, I'm forcing them to make layups instead of like, fadeaway jumper or so on. Make layups, fundamentals. Start off with fundamentals first. And to be honest with you, I'm happy with their progress. Yeah, they can use improvement, but it's, for me, first time training a middle school. I've trained boys at that caliber before, but first time training a middle school, and everybody have their individual skill, but I don't care about individual skill. I care about team chemistry and how well they play together. So, as I said, my first round of 2025 is to work on my footwork and work on handlings with my son. I have handles, but I can always improve. There's no limit to working on your handles. So footwork and handles is my you know, my first two things that I want to work on. And of course cardio. Like, I think it was Christmas, I said to a colleague, hey, I'm planning on actually doing a 5K run for Christmas. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually planning on, I didn't even say a colleague, just a friend of mine. I said, I'm going to work on doing 5Ks. Like, for the holidays, I'm not going to focus on just eating turkey or eating ham or stuff like that. I'm working on cardio and fitness. That's my main goal, cardio and fitness. So if I can conquer that in the next little bit, that's my game plan. I'm going to continue working on stuff like that until I get better, because to be honest with you, I can tell myself that I'm slacking off. I'm honestly slacking off, and I need to improve on that, because you don't get better if you don't see your flaws and improve on it. So first two rounds of 2025, my plan is to get better at my cardio, get better at footwork in the paint, and work on handles with myself and also my son. Because my son is at level 1 going on to level 2. I want him to get to like level 3 or 4 by his birthday, because I know he has the potential. So you just have to work on it with him day in, day out. Every chance I get, I'm going to work on it with him. And with my daughter is playing as well. I think my wife can teach her how to shoot properly, because my wife helped me with my shot, and sometimes I still stick the elbow out, but I'm working on that. I'm working on correcting that bad habit since I started playing basketball. So if I get my shot more crisp by the third round, fourth round of 2025, I'll be lethal as a basketball player. Just getting those crisp, it would be better for me in any game scenario I'm in. So I just want to chip in and give you guys some insight from my New Year resolution: self-improvement, basketball-wise, fitness-wise, and mental-wise. I want to work on self-improvement, and it's not a one and done, guys. It's a lifestyle. You have to create that lifestyle. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start working on myself. I'm gonna start eating better. Like, I have been eating salads. Like, it's gonna save my life. But I wanna cut weight. So how do you cut weight? Less carbs, eat vegetables, because I'm not gonna lie, like the amount of vegetables I've ate over the last two months, going on 3 months, it's insane. And I start doing juicing as well. I start juicing fruits to, like, I can't remember the right terminology, but the guy said certain juice give you certain energy, and I think they call it H3O or H230. I can't remember the proper terminology, but certain juice gives you energy, and I'm gonna investigate that wholeheartedly to see, all right, instead of doing pre-workout, instead of doing this, instead of getting Gatorade when you go to the gym to go play ball, what can you do? What do they extract those energy type of drinks from? They extract it from fruits, and then they give you in a sugar infested drink. Like, proper Gatorade back in the days was not that sweet, but nowadays it's a marketing thing. So, the things I can work on, the things that I put in my body is in my control. So to the audience out there that's willing to discipline themselves and learn certain things, I am going on that journey. If you'd like to join me, please let me know. But I'm telling you guys, it takes you. It starts with you and it ends with you to get into better shape, better fitness goals, and so on. And it doesn't take any outside help until you're ready for that outside help. But it takes the determination and the progress in going through that process. It takes you as the individual to start. And once you start, sometimes it's hard. But guess what? You'll get over the hump, and you'll get better each time you push yourself to go more. Just keep pushing forward for 2025, guys. Like, life is not easy, so don't think of it's gonna come easy to you. Push, push forward, push for a better version of yourself, and you'll get there. And I can preach it as much as I can preach that as much as possible, but it takes the individual that wants to get better to actually get that better lifestyle. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there. And if I don't get to tell you guys in person, happy new year and all the best for 2025. I really appreciate everybody that has rocked with me since I started my podcast, and with episode 20, 29, 30, 31 and onwards. Guys, thank you very much. You helped this grow, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Happy new year again, and Rollo out. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.